Hey everyone, so good to have you here. It's Taria, your rewilding coach, and today I want to go on a bit of a rant with you around sounding. It's going to be super juicy, and just bear with me. I'm going to sort of just like move and jump all over the place in ways that feel really good to me, and there's going to be so many gold nuggets that come through this video today. So just bear with me, soak in all of the goodness, trust that you're going to get what you need and receive the wisdom that you need today. So I'm going to start with an example, an experience that I had last night. I was working out with one of my super close friends, and we work out all the time together, and it was a different workout than we're used to, and I just felt intuitively like this is what my body needs, so we're gonna do it. And in the workout, I felt this like deep opening and activation inside of my body. I have chronic pain in my spine and my pelvic floor, and I was so in my body in the workout that I needed to be so with my body because it felt so good, and I could feel all of this tension that was like ready and needing and desiring to be released. So what I did and what I do is I sounded out as I was breathing and doing the workouts. I was fully breathing, fully connecting, and I was sounding out all these like primal and even like very deeply erotic sounds that were coming out of my body. And because I've done so much of the work, there was a few thoughts that were very small, but they were still there. And these thoughts were like, is this okay? Is this comfortable? But I kept moving through and being so fully present with what I needed in that workout, and giving myself what I needed, which was to sound like I was carrying all this tension in my body, and it just really needed to be expressed through sound. And there was some fear, like, what would my friend think? Are they gonna think this is weird? And it was the most beautiful experience because I gave myself radical permission to be so intimately connected with my experience in this workout, because I kept telling myself, this is for me, this is medicine, I need to do this, my body needs this right now. So I radically chose my pleasure, enjoyment experience, or else I wouldn't have gotten the workout that I needed, and I would have held on and trapped more tension in my body. And then what ended up happening is that my friend asked me, because they got super, super hot in the workout, and we're just so in the workout as well, that they wanted to work out in their underwear. So they asked me, like, do you feel comfortable if I work out in my underwear? And like, I was like, of course, yes. Oh my God, yes. And then my response was like, are you okay with me making all these crazy sounds? And they were like, yes, 100%. And it gave us this like extra layer to like go into our experience, and gave that permission to be safe in that wildness. And this is a huge part of the rewilding, and the reason why I bring it up. So I ended up having the most amazing workout. My body felt so good after, and I 100% know it was because I was so fully connected and not trapping or holding myself back from being in that full raw experience. And why I'm bringing this up is it's so deeply connected to what shows up in our relationships, what shows up in our self practices, and our love, our intimacy with our partners is what I see so often with my clients. And what used to be my thing as well was this fear of sounding. Am I gonna look weird? Am I gonna, like, are the neighbors gonna hear me? Is it gonna be uncomfortable? And this like holding back of that primal, that wild inside, can actually physically, emotionally, and mentally block yourself from experiencing the pleasure and love and joy that you desire. And it's honestly something that's not talked about a lot, because we are often living in a space where we're told to be quiet, cross our legs, be a good girl, a good boy, all of those things. And it's not discussed that following through with those like beliefs or rules or like, what are they? They're not just rules, they're like demands. Following through with those things, like be quiet, shut up, cross your legs, be a good girl, all those things, when we follow through with them, it actually blocks us from our experience of thriving as a human and really fully existing in our fullness. And that also blocks our body from experiencing full body joy and surrender and openness and ease and pleasure, which is the very thing that everyone is trying to experience and get back to. And so having the permission to sound, and not just like in bed, but also in life. Like if you ever notice your throat sort of tenses up when you're about to do something, maybe it's speaking to your partner, speaking to your family, your boss, asking for what you want. This is a very, very strong sign that there's a part of you that doesn't believe that you're safe and that you need to fear that. When genuinely, when that tightness comes up, it is an invitation to actually release that tension. And on the other side of sounding your desires, sounding just like, what are you enjoying right now? Can you like just like be in that sound and like fully give yourself to that? What is on the other side is this wild, expansive, free feeling inside of your body, inside of your heart. And it unlocks pleasure and joy and portals of love inside of your body. And for me, like, I have this chronic pain in my body, and every single time I be with my body in this way, it just like opens up this tension to feel expansion and ease and joy. And that just feels so much better on my nervous system. It feels so much more enjoyable to be in that space and experience. And I see so many people scared to be in this owning of sound, truth, desires. And it is tremendously healing to little by little give yourself space. You can practice sounding in your room when you're by yourself. If you have tension, can you just feel that tension and sound it out? Oh, can you even sigh if you like heard something? Can you take a moment if something was said to you that felt hurtful? Can you take a moment, breathe, and just feel it and sound it? Or if you're enjoying something, can you just like feel that in the moment, whether it's first by yourself, where you just give yourself like that space to feel comfortable with it. And then start with little things. Start with sounding while you're eating, like, this tastes so good. Start with the little things. Give yourself that safety, that permission to sound, or just like even 1% or 2% more. Can you ask for what you desire and even share with the person? Maybe it's your partner. Share with them that you're practicing owning your desires and your needs before going into intimacy or before going into difficult conversations. This sounding ritual, practicing sounding, even just like close your eyes and just like just a tiny bit. Can you sound out a tension or experience in your body? Can you sound out a desire that you've been holding back? Maybe there's a desire for deeper love. Can you just feel that in your body? Sound it out. And this process can sometimes be really uncomfortable at first. You can feel like you're doing it wrong, or that you're looking weird or sounding stupid. And for that, I have to say, let that be okay. Let it be beautiful. Let it be messy. Let yourself be in the discovery of what it means to sound from your experience, from your body, from your authenticity. Let it be okay that it's messy. You know, I went through those same motions, and it's so okay. It's so normal. It's just like if you were painting or drawing for the first time, or like, you know, like you might want to, it sometimes helps to see yourself as like a little child. It's like if a child drew like a stick figure for the first time, you wouldn't say like, oh my God, that's so stupid. You're such an idiot. Why aren't you drawing this super advanced sketch? You would say like, oh my God, that's so cool, you did this thing. And you know, you would celebrate the child in trying and drawing the thing for the first time, and you would be present as it would continuously get better. And even if it didn't get better, like, can you still celebrate that and celebrate yourself for being in the discomfort, and like find pleasure and joy in that discomfort as well. This is going to really support you to unlock and rewild your primal, your sensuality, your sounding. This is huge. This is a big, big, big part of everything that has brought me to feel like I can step into my truth, into my power, and open up my desires inside of my body. And of course, like I too forget, and it's so okay. But yeah, I hope this was able to just give you my desires, that you have permission to like speak your truth a little bit more each day. I want you to open this part of you up, open your body, expand your body to this rewilding of sound, so that you can step more into your authenticity and have the desires that you crave, and walk around feeling just this goodness inside of you. So let me know, what was your favorite takeaway? What did you learn? Was there something that you want me to speak more on? I could make a second video. And if you have any questions, please comment, message me, reach out. If this is something that you would like to explore even deeper, this is so intertwined with the coaching work that I do, is supporting my clients to sound, to express, to be in their authenticity, which will expand to deeper pleasure and love and strength and goodness. So let me know, like or comment. I'd love hearing from you and feeling you and knowing that I'm giving you what you desire. So loving you so much. I hope this was helpful and this serves you in your rewilding experience. Mwah. Thanks for being here.